Welcome to my home lab. In this new video I want to install Volumio on an ASUS ChromeBox 3. We start our journey on the website volumio.com. See here a lot of information. Go to Volumio OS, little down, and you can download it for free for a Raspberry Pi or PC. In my case, I use it for PC and download. See, it's busy. It's only take a minute. I come back when it's finished. As you can see, the download is finished. We have a zip file. We open the zip file and write it to a USB stick. In my case, I use Rufus or Etcher. I open them both. I open them both. See, Etcher or Rufus. Plus the file. You have here the image. You can select it and open. Select the target. By USB. Select it. Select it and flash. It's gonna take a moment. I come back when it's finished. In the meantime, same you can do with Rufus. Again, our USB stick, the image, and start. In my case, I'm already doing it with Etcher. And voila, our USB stick is ready. We can boot up an old PC with the image. I'm going to change the composition and come back. We start on the site chromebox.tech. First thing, we go to developer mode. You're going to see that in a minute. Then we replace Chrome OS with a full ROM firmware. You see here the commands. In my case, I use ASUS ChromeBox 3 Timo. As you can see, it's okay. And for the write only screw is this one. This one we have to remove. You're gonna see that later on the video. So today we're gonna install OpenMediaVault 8 on an ASUS ChromeBox. You see here the ChromeBox, ASUS, Chrome. You have a front with USB stick, SSD card, and a headphone. Here we have nothing. On the back we have a network, USB, HDMI, and the power. If we go here, one important thing is the recovery button. Therefore, you need a paper clip and you have to put inside it. But that's for later on the video. You have also a button with 4 screws. Here, 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 and here. First, we have to remove the rubber feet. Therefore, we have a couple of screwdrivers and we're gonna open it. If the first time it's a bit difficult, That's one. Beneath, you see, we have 4 screws. We have to remove them. 1. See them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Be careful of the wire, and see, it's open. You see, we have one SSD, we have the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth card, and we have 2 memory slots. Very important here is this screw. We have to remove that, because if you remove the screw, we can rewrite the BIOS. So take screwdriver and we remove the screw. See it here. After everything is finished, you can put the screw back. So now we put everything together. Now, we go to the back. We connect the power. After the power, we connect HDMI to a monitor. We connect the keyboard and the mouse. And we connect our network, because we need internet connection to download the new BIOS. See, power, HDMI to USB and network. You see here the power button and the recovery button. It's now important to reset our ASUS Chromebook. So we put the paper clip inside the recovery button, push it, and power up the Chromebook until you have a white screen on the monitor. Once you have this white screen, you push Ctrl D. Now you press Ctrl D. The screen is changed, and you see you have to press the recovery button. Next step, we need to put the paper clip again to the recovery hole and wait until the screen changes. The system is starting up, and you see OS verification is off. Now we wait until the screen is changed. You hear the beeps. You see the Chromebook is starting up, and we need to wait. After a couple of minutes, the Chromebox is starting up again, and we are at the welcome screen. As you can see, I have speeded up the process, so we are at step 2. The first step is finished. The Chromebox is now on developer mode. To start the next step, we have to press Ctrl-Alt-F2. Now you press Ctrl-Alt-F2. As you can see, we are now at the command line. Now we can log in with Chronos. Enter no password. Now we run the command to download the firmware util and run it. As you can see, we do curl LOF https macchromeBox.tech firmware util.sh, and then we do bash firmware util.sh. So first we download it. That's why it's very important to have network connection to your ChromeBox, and then we run it. So enter. We're downloading. I'm going to speed up the process. Et voilà. We are at the install command. Now we do install and update full ROM firmware. So we press 2 to install the full ROM. Enter. You have to read it because it's possible your ChromeBox is no more working. So we do yes. Now I accept. Well, you want to install? Yes. You want to make a backup? No. In my case. Et voilà. We are downloading everything and install it. Again, it's going to take a moment and come back when it's finished. Et voilà. Everything is okay. You can press enter and reboot or power off the system. I do power off, P, enter, et voilà. I boot up the system and select my USB stick. So I go to boot menu, USB flash disk, select it and boot up from the USB. So now we gonna run Volumio. It's only take a minute. I speed up the process and come back when it's ready. After a couple of minutes, you can set up your Volumio. Select the language, English, it's okay for me. Time zone, next. If you have an account, you can select it here. Next. You can choose a name. I choose Volumio. Sorry. But because I have already another one, I choose Volumio 2. Next. You have a couple of options here, HDMI, or I use a Logitech gaming headset. I select it. Next. If you want, you can take a free trial, but it's not necessary. You can choose the free option. Next. If you want, you can automatically update. For me, it stays off. Done. It's only take a minute. Et voilà. We are at the dashboard of Volumio. If you want, you can read that. Stop it. Now we're gonna install it on the hard disk. So we go to the menu, System, again you have the language and the time zone, the name. If you want to see it on a monitor, you select on for HDMI, otherwise you can change it off. You have here the version, if you want to update. And the next is install the disk. In my case, I install it on the disk on my ChromeBox 3. Install to disk. Yes. Et voilà. Volumio is installing on my ASUS ChromeBox 3. It's gonna take a moment. I come back when it's finished. Et voilà. The system is ready. We can restart, but first we remove the USB stick. So, got it. Close it. And close, power off the Volumio. We are back on our normal PC and go to, in my case, 192.168.129.157. That's the IP address from my newly created Volumio. We accept the terms. Can now go back to the system. If you want, you can change the language and the time zone. The name is Volumio 2. We have video output. If you don't want, you can set it off because it's not necessary. Save it. Again, the system version. You can check for updates. We are already on the latest version, so we are okay. You have the credits, the privacy settings, and if you want, you can change the layout design. If you want to see more setup, you can go to my other video. You see the link in the upper right corner. Volumio has also a very nice app for Android. See here my newly created Volumio 2. The one from the previous video, Volumio, is for the moment offline. We select it and you see we have the dashboard. Again, you can select music, sources, playback option, network, system and plugins. So you can easy play music from your smartphone. Et voilà, we are at the end of this video. I hope you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, give a thumbs up or leave a comment. Thank you very much and see you later.